What are we doing tonight?
I have no idea.
Oh, well, that makes two of us.
I think you're pulling the motor.
I am yanking the motor yet again.
Mm-hmm.
First one. Yeah, third time, fourth time, third time coming out. So, it's ready. I spent the last 15 minutes, pulling all the hardware, getting it ready to come out. You believe me if you want to.
Uh-oh.
I was prepared for that.
Excellent.
Yeah, first time ever. I only got a little bit on the floor.
Tucker wants to know what we're working on today.
My little drag S10. At high RPM, I lose oil pressure. It dropped like 25 pounds. So I kind of think my pickup tube on my oil pump fell off. So rather be safe than sorry. I'm just going to pull the pan, pull the engine, then pull the pan, and see what I got to do. So it should be good. It hit 20 pounds. That's still a ton of oil pressure. So I'm not worried about it hurting the engine.
Unless it continues on.
Yeah, because it will wreck the engine.
Right. And your mom says hi.
Hey, Mo.
The plan with this thing is to put the nitrous kit on it after this all goes back together. Hey, Jeff.
Which Jeff?
Stout.
Oh, hey, Jeff. I'm not pulling wires back there, am I? You're my eyes back there.
Well, I don't know, but it looks like that thing's gonna hit up front.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it sideways a little bit. Pull the damper or the pulley bobber. Parked up garage back yet?
No.
Oh.
What's everyone else up to tonight? Is anyone getting these ridiculous winds? It's cold. Freeze warnings.
Yeah, what do we have? 35 last night?
Yeah, and they were saying 25 to 30 mile an hour winds with gusts up to 50 miles an hour. Because, it's not the middle of May.
Yeah, well, we're just in Tennessee, so we're spoiled.
Yeah. Although, I don't know. I don't love the 90 degrees either.
Well, it's quite the shock coming home to.
Yeah, it was.
Well, it's like it's 41 degrees out, but it feels like 21.
Jeff is watching the radar. There's tornadoes on the ground north near Alabama. We, on our drive back, we drove past where a tornado had touched down in Kentucky. It was really bad.
Yeah, the night before we left.
Yeah. Oh, near East Alabama. Yeah, we had a great time at the show. David has a video on it.
Yeah.
Lots of fun. Lots of really cool trucks.
We met Jonathan from Parked Up Garage.
Yep.
That guy is hilarious.
And we also met
Anthony.
Yeah.
Napier.
Pretty cool to meet some fans.
Yeah, and Jonathan drove like 5 hours to go up there.
Yeah. Well, Jeff, thoughts are with you. Hopefully nothing bad comes out of that tornado. We still have wildfires up here that are, well, they're starting to get most of them contained, but not all of them are yet. Like 20 miles north of us, so kind of scary. Your mom watched the video.
She did, huh?
Mm-hmm.
She like it?
Jeff is up in Ohio. Okay, so you're a little ways away. Fortunate. Tornadoes are scary things. That's why we like to live up here. I don't like tornadoes and hurricanes and earthquakes and
Rattlesnakes.
all that stuff. Poisonous spiders,
Rattlesnakes.
rattlesnakes.
Oh!
Hey, Bill. Your mom said she loved it.
Which Bill?
Russell.
Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bill. Just out here pulling an engine out of this again.
Should be getting pretty good at it then.
If I could find all my tools when I needed them, I'm very good at pulling this engine out. But I spent 40 minutes looking for a wobbly earlier. Finally found one that was in 2 pieces because it was missing a bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Or the pin that holds it, so I just put a screw in there and masking taped it together.
Well, yeah, right where you left them, of course.
Yeah. Or right where you left them. You're usually the one that throws my tools all over the yard.
How to show. And Russell Metal Garage is here.
Hey, Jamie. I know Mac's got a premiere coming out any minute, so.
Oh. Bill Russell says, don't force it, just use a bigger hammer. That's true.
That is true.
Well, it's hanging. It looks like there's some moisture between in here.
Yeah, that's not moisture. It's just dust.
Oh, right here. That's
Oh.
not dust.
Oh, yeah. That's coolant.
Oh, okay. Grease Spot Garage.
Hey, Adam. I'm
He
curious why
says-
there'd be coolant there.
Well, that's why I pointed it out. He said the motor's pretty.
It is.
It is.
Makes a lot of power, too.
Know why there's coolant there?
Well, there's coolant there. Maybe it, with the truck in the air, maybe it ran down this little groove and pooled there. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what we'll go with.
Never done projects.
Hey, Randy.
Says hello.
Thanks for tuning in. Not sure how long we'll be messing out here, but I wanna drop this oil pan quick and see if my pickup tube's sitting in the bottom.
Right. Yeah, he likes this setup. Did it come out of this S10 behind me?
No,
No. You've had it in here for a while.
it's been in this one for, I think, last year.
Joe Ewald wants to know if you're planning on going fast.
What's his idea of fast?
Right.
Because last year, through the exhaust, on a light launch, I ran 11:05.
Mm-hmm.
And now I launched it like, it was like 2,000 or 2,200 RPM.
Right.
And I let off at like probably 1,250 feet because my oil pressure dropped.
Yeah.
So, so I'd like to think it's going to go fast.
Right. Bill Russell says he usually just jacks up the radiator cap and drives a new car under it.
That's what I need to do.
Hey, Tim.
Tim Windsor?
Yep.
Hey, Tim.
Never done project says at least your oil pan doesn't have 2 holes in it like his.
Yeah, that's not good.
Joe, you have a TDI Golf? I want it.
You've seen it. It's red.
Oh, well, yeah.
And you don't want it. It's newer.
Right. I like the older ones. I like my O2. It's not a Golf. I like the Golfs.
I do like the Golfs.
Yeah, you did make it, Tim. Congrats. Did you get a notification this time? Did anyone get a notification?
Did you get a notification?
I did.
Oh.
9 minutes ago.
How long have we been filming? 20?
10 minutes and 16 seconds.
Oh, well.
So that's not so bad. Oh, Jeff got one. Grease Spot Garage did not, though.
Mm.
Just kind of curious watching those. Who gets notified?
It's not a 3/8, it's a 11/17.
Your mom did, but Tim didn't. Yes, thank you. Double tap. I'm assuming that's a like or a something.
It gives you the thumbs up.
I don't want to try double tapping on your phone because I'm afraid I'll like
Well, you don't do it on my phone.
turn it off or something.
If you do it on your phone.
I can try. Yep, it worked.
Yep. This rain is nice. We need it.
Oh, so much. So dry.
Wipe out some of them wildfires, hopefully.
Yeah.
I don't know what the acreage total is, but
It's over 30,000.
yeah, between 3 fires within 100 miles of each other. They found out one of them was started by a campfire left unattended.
Yep. But they know who did it, so that's fortunate.
Yeah. And hopefully he gets a big bill in the mail.
Yeah. What are we using a hammer for?
Nothing yet.
Oh, maybe to double tap. Oh, on the phone? Yeah, my phone can't handle that. Yeah, so here's pine needles all over it.
Yeah, that's what $9,000 looks like.
Yeah.
It made $652 with the crank.
Oh, David's had to take a hammer to a thing or two in his life.
I'm good with a hammer.
Yeah.
I can whack on stuff and not even look at it.
Yep. Tension wire in the gas tank.
So is my pickup tube laying in the bottom of this all mangled up from the crank hitting it?
It might be.
Any bets on if it is? If it's still hooked up, I need a bigger oil pan. There's only 2 causes for this.
Right.
I don't have enough volume.
Or your pickup tube.
Or the pickup tube is just floating around in there.
Tim said that they've had 4 days of rain and 2 tornadoes a few miles from your house. I hope you're okay. Golf ball sized hail. Yikes. And Joe says you were a machinist. A hammer was the only tool you used. Yep.
Yeah.
Mac is here. Hey.
Hey, Mac. You got your own thing going on right now?
Yeah. Honest Paint and Speed Shop is here.
Hey, Chad.
Hey. Tucker's betting a $2 bill that is laying in there mangled.
It just so happens I have a $2 bill.
You do. You have a stack of them.
I probably have the biggest collection of $2 bills ever.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. I have at least 250 of them.
Yeah. Mac is just letting his own premiere play.
Oh.
That's fair.
Well, I appreciate it, Mac. Daryl. I was hoping Jonathan would show up. Just in case, if you guys don't know, go over to Parked Up Garage. Just subscribe to his channel. He's very funny.
Mm-hmm.
He's a joker. When he walked up, well, I spotted him. And I'm sitting there looking at him, and he's looking at me, and then finally it clicked who I was. He's like, I've been walking around here looking for somebody that's about 11 foot tall. He's like, when you stand next to that truck, it makes you look huge. He's like, me being 4'17" and a half.
Yeah.
free to go. When I find out if I need to order a new oil pan. And those are expensive for these trucks.
And do you have a lot of clearance in there? Or?
Well, they're made for these trucks, so
Oh,
they're different from the one I tried on there from when I cut my cross
okay.
member.
Yeah, because you have a bigger one, but it didn't fit.
No, it went with that engine I sold.
Well, okay, you had a bigger one.
Yeah. This oil pan looks pretty new. Last one.
The moment of truth is carry 4 $2 bills in your wallet. I'd carry 5 if it were me. Will's Garage.
Hey, Will.
He says that's a hell of a valve train on that motor. What broke? Well, maybe the oil pickup tube. Oh.
Right there.
There it is.
There's my oiling issue.
Yep.
And that's not water in the oil. It's actually green oil. Yep. You owe me a $2 bill.
No, everyone
Oh.
agreed that it was going to be.
Oh, okay. Well, it bounced around in there a little bit, but it didn't hurt anything, I don't think.
So now, I mean, how are
Now
you
I'm
going to make
order-
it stay on
I'm going to
there?
order an oil pump. And I might just order that right oil pan just for the extra volume.
Because you had this problem with a different thing.
With what thing?
Tucker, you know what? If you email your address, he will send you a $2 bill.
I'll send you a $2 bill. You want an old one or a newer one?
But anyway, you had this problem. The oil pickup tube fell off. Something. I don't remember what.
And it wrecked the engine.
Right.
That was the Camaro.
Well, no, more recently.
No. No, the other engine did it too.
Yeah. So how are you going to keep it from falling off again?
Well, I
Is my-
welded it, so this time I'm going to have somebody that can weld actually weld it on.
Okay. He wants an old one.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah, because there's my welds. I had lots of weld on there. It should have held, but apparently you got to use flux core, non-flux core, flux core. You got to use flux core on these.
Oh.
And I used gas.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any chunks. Some moisture in there. That's where the color's coming from. And some rust. From whatever this is.
Right.
I'm not seeing bearing material, so I'm happy.
Good. I don't think we have any Confederate. His email is classiccar.
c.c.revival1@gmail.com. So since I got this out, I'm deleting these headers, inner fender wells. This is going, brakes are going, heat box, that inner fender, all that stuff is going. Tidy it up, and I'm going to put my monster headers on this thing that I bought a year ago for it. I'll grab one so you guys can see the difference.
Okay.
Look at the size of that header.
Pretty.
This is the passenger side. So it's going to come down on the outside of the frame rail. So I got to make a bunch of room in there for it. But yeah, look at the collector or the pipe's diameter difference.
What difference? I don't see
This
any.
one and this one.
I'm kidding.
Well, you are a girl, so.
Shut up.
So yeah, these are actually a 2-piece header. It's got a plate you bolt onto the block, and then it's basically a big block header was what it is.
And where did those come from?
They're Hedman Hustler headers.
Okay, so you said your email was c.c.revival1@gmail.com?
Yeah,
All right, just so I got it.
I think.
Okay.
Well, so guess I'm gonna order an oil pump. Yeah, look at that crank in that thing, man. That looks good.
Mac likes fender well headers. Is that what those are?
Yeah,
Is that the crank? What am I looking at?
that nice shiny
Oh,
billet.
that thing. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Hey, Valiant Customs.
Hey, Steve.
Oh, thanks, Tim. He also put your email in there. He was faster
Thanks,
than
Tim.
I was. He does so much better than I do.
Still a good looking engine on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oil pump, oil pan. Might as well just spend the money.
Yeah.
I'd rather be able to hold 7 quarts than 5. So,
Yeah.
because the other thing was we were wondering if it only having 5 quarts, if the oil was getting wrapped around the crankshaft at 7,000 RPM or foaming, but it wasn't. It was
Right. Yeah.
no, it's quite the
Okay.
setup. And it does pretty good. And I'm converting it to E85.
Yep.
I got all
You gotta
that
get-
stuff to do it too. So.
You just have to get your fittings.
Yeah, I got to
whatever.
buy some fittings, just a few. I should probably clean this thing up before I put it back in.
Yeah.
Should probably order a flywheel too. Might as well go that SFI or whatever. Makes them a little stronger.
Mm-hmm.
I should put my big transmission in, but this one's been doing so good.
Yeah, we're having a good night.
Yeah, now I get to start cutting off some exhaust.
Mm-hmm.
The one time I unloaded it, the bolt snagged on something and it actually bent the exhaust pipe. And it turned it sideways.
Didn't mean to.
It kinked that pipe.
Yep.
Pushed it so far forward. I don't remember it snagging on anything.
I don't know how you're gonna get that thing out of there.
Oh, you gotta pull the shaft.
Oh.
Like you weasel it out. So. Yeah. I think that was a good night. I'm happy now. So
Yeah, I know you were kind of worried about it.
yeah. Well,
I know.
I don't want to
Expensive
stick money
motor
into
and
having it rebuilt. So we're good. We're golden.
yeah, Pam, he's planning on getting a cage put in. He has the steel for it. He bought that a while ago.
Yeah, it's
And-
just my cage guy is busy.
Yeah.
Works all summer and he only works on stuff cars in the wintertime. So and I don't know anybody else that does cages like Ripley. So that's what I'm waiting for is
Thanks, Tim. I appreciate that. I was just ignoring the comment. I was wondering how you got rid of it, how you blocked a person, but I appreciate it.
let me block somebody. Awesome. Say something dumb?
It wasn't worth repeating.
Yeah. No. If he comes back, block him again. Well, I think we should call that a wrap for tonight, huh?
Yeah,
Got a little bit done.
got to order some stuff and we
Yeah,
got to clean up of these, all of this. This
Yeah,
drives me
well, it's been
crazy.
Parked in the same spot since when was the last time I raced it? End of September.
I
I
think
took it to the
so.
track.
Yeah.
3 hours driving, unloaded it, made one pass, oil pressure did what it did, put it back on the trailer and headed home.
Yep.
So yeah, that was 6.5 hours and $50 to race and fuel. But
It's worth it to not
yeah,
blow up
I'd-
your motor.
yeah, we're gonna sign off. We're
Yeah,
gonna
I
run
can
over
show
and-
the truck real quick. Absolutely. It's
98,
98.
the ugly S10.
I think it's cute.
I think this blue one's the front end looks better on the blue one than the black one.
It's
Well, it doesn't have a front end at the moment.
nothing super special. There's it's full of stuff right now.
Yeah, it's just
Quick little truck.
purpose built.
This is his other one.
Yeah.
Front end's off of it.
It was built to do burnouts, and I got it, and then I've done a ton of work to it since.
Yeah. And he loves
Rear
racing
end,
it.
Transmission, exhaust, ignition system. No, it's fun. It's fast. With bigger headers on it, and everything opened up, and I'm a dummy, and I put my
This guy going
spacer
back.
on upside down, so that was robbing some horsepower.
Shoot. Well, You'll fix it now.
Or I'll forget and not fix it.
I'll remind you. Yeah, we call it half pint or pint sized or
I think Derringer.
Derringer.
I don't even know what we call it.
Hey,
Misfit.
Jeff Bowden.
Jeffrey Bowden.
He's just coming in on the tail end of things.
Well, now that he showed up, we might hang out for another minute or two. He was supposed to come up here and help me.
Yeah. Good night, Tim. Thanks again.
Yeah, thank you, Tim.
All right.
So yeah, I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm glad that's what it was.
Me too.
Either way, it needed an upgrade.
Hey, random car guy.
Random car guy. So yeah, I got the spacers that go on for the headers hanging there. I'm gonna mock them up, bolt them on, and mark where, because I can make the holes bigger.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want any restriction for the exhaust.
No, I don't think we're staying on. We just Jeff says a Coyote 50 would be an upgrade, but
Not in a Chevy. I will never do anything like that. That's, you know, if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to put a Cummins in a Ford, because Fords actually came with Cummins.
okay.
They did.
I believe you.
Todd Thomas has a Ford L9000 with a Cummins in it.
Yep.
So.
Good night, Valiant. Thanks.
Good night, Steve.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, we're going to get out of here. But I appreciate everybody. Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully I can get some parts and get something done on this by this weekend, but at the moment there's no plans for races yet. So yeah, signing off. We'll see you later.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.